All right, so Damon, my brand leader, emailed this to the team today, and this is off of Vice.com. I got to be honest with you, I hope that's a reputable site, Damon. I would assume it is. It sounds a little sketchy, Vice.com. I get a little nervous, but I know you, and so I go, okay, I'll go with this article. So anyway, and he's in the control room, by the way. This is fascinating. I don't know if you showed up for just this, but I just told the team that I'd never heard of this till this morning when you sent it, and I am really fired up about this particular topic. So here it is. Here's the headline, folks. Listen to this. Thinking of doing a panic master's? Now, the headline writers assume you know master's degree. Well, that's what they're talking about. Thinking of doing a panic master's degree? You're not alone. I literally, I'm at my desk, folks. This is what I did. I rubbed my eyes. I'm going to be 47 next month. I thought maybe I didn't read the headline right. A panic master's degree? It's a thing. Vice did a online poll that found that 39% of respondents felt as though coronavirus made them more likely to take on a panic master's degree. So I dive in more. Here's the reality. So let's at least give you context for why this is happening. This is true. College graduates are having a harder time landing that entry-level job coming out of college. Under 25s have been victim to nearly 2/3 of COVID-19 related job losses, and the unemployment rate for 16 to 24-year-olds stood at 13.2% between February and April 2021. Okay, quick context. I don't know why they've got 16 to 24-year-olds. I think this is a skewed number, Madison. I don't understand this. 16-year-olds unemployed? No, they're not unemployed. They live at home. And they lost their hourly lower wage jobs because of the tourism industry, restaurants, things of that nature. Okay, so outside of that, the fact is that the under 25s are struggling to get hired coming out of school. And it is because the COVID restrictions, where we had a lot of jobs furloughed, frozen, job hirings, and then, of course, actual layoffs. That's true. It's also because of something I tell you folks almost daily on the show, which is that college is becoming less and less relevant. Just because you have a college degree is no longer the guaranteed stamped ticket to get to the dance. It's not. So college grads coming out what they call overqualified, and it just means they got a big old student loan and a fancy schmancy degree and 4 years of party experiences, and they're stuck. Listen to one quote from one of the respondents. I did my master's degree because basically I had no idea what else to do. This is a 25-year-old male who can't get a job. He comes out with a degree, good school, very impressive major, all the things, can't get the job that he wants. What do? And here's the backstory. He says I have nothing else to do. He's wrong. He could have just gotten a job and get in the industry somehow, some way, go get entry level, whatever you got to do. He could have done something. What does he do? He delays having to deal with this reality by saying, well, I'll just keep going to school. Now, I'm going to go deeper than I think. No one in this article discusses what I'm about to share. But I think this is a psychology issue, and I'm going to tell you that this makes total sense to me. When you come out of 4-year school and you can't get a job, the pressure is undeniable, and I think for many unbearable. So what do? They don't want to tell their peers, that would be their family, their friends, or everybody else, I can't get a job. So what do? I'm going to pursue a higher ed degree. Oh, well, okay. Because that's what people still think. Yeah, I just graduated. And instead of going, I can't get a job, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, they go, I'm going to get an MBA. And everybody goes, oh. The pinky finger comes out when we're discussing this. Oh, well, it's fantastic. So they do a panic master's. They're acknowledging that I don't know what else to do. I'm going to go get more education because it's going to make me more qualified. And I don't think they think it's going to make them more qualified. I think it is the best alternative in their mind to actually saying, I'm stuck. I got a degree that's not opening up doors, or it's a little harder than I thought. And instead of using the proximity principle and rolling up our sleeves and getting out and busting it and doing whatever it takes to get in, even if I've got to go get a job that has nothing to do with my dream, if I go get a day job, I'm in a position to pursue the dream job. And folks, listen to me. I'm trying to help some of you not make this decision. Here's what's happening. And I'm not criticizing. I'm saying I get it. But the higher education, the master's degree, the panic master's is all about your image. And I understand. Please don't make that mistake. It's money you probably don't have because you're panicking. So you didn't plan for this. So it's money you don't have. And I think a waste of time. You may never get those 3 years of your life back. Because I would suggest to you, and I'm okay if you disagree with me, a panic master's is wasting time. The 2 years that you're going to take on that is wasted time that you could be out there working and connecting, getting in, working your way up the ladder. And you wonder why I say this. Well, Ken, it's easy for you to say. By the way, I had somebody, I'm going to give you quick context on this. I had somebody the other day say on social media, oh, this is easy advice from a millionaire. Oh, okay. Newsflash, I'm not a millionaire yet. Thank you very much. On my way, but I'm not. So let's spare me the I'm coming to you from the ivory tower. It's a bunch of garbage. Because I started at 31, drugged my feet for 2 years because I was scared of getting rejected, and finally at 33 and 34 got the you-know-whats to show up and start doing basic broadcasting. And then stumbled in one day where Joe Hankin was, and he can prove all of this, and started doing radio on Saturdays at 2 o'clock. Not prime time. You hear me, folks? And I was awful at it. Terrible. I hope Joe has burned all of those early shows. He tends to be nicer to me than I am to myself, but the point is made. Why panic and delay the journey just because you don't have a fancy answer or a fancy job waiting for you? It doesn't make you a loser. It doesn't make you hopeless. But I'm going to tell you something. You make a panic master's degree decision, you are putting yourself further behind than you already think you are. Because you're actually not behind. Will you consider for a moment that you're just at the starting line? Would you consider that you actually haven't started yet? You're going, well, Ken, they already shot the gun off and everybody else is running and I'm stuck. No, you're not running their race. It's your race. When I ran the half marathon, Damon, 3 or 4 years ago, it took about 30 seconds to realize how many better runners there were in the race. 30 seconds. I mean, I was out at my best pace. Running with Daniel Tardy, a much better runner than me. People flying by me. Quick. All right, I ain't running their race. I'm running my race. And so can I just tell you, don't panic. Don't panic. There's nothing to panic over. You're still at the starting line. Just because you haven't started as fast as somebody else doesn't matter. It's your race. And is it about time? It's not. I can tell you for me, it wasn't about my time. I had a goal. I didn't reach it. It was about finishing. I want you to finish your race. So therefore, the time doesn't matter. Did you run it? Did you finish? Please don't panic. Call me first. I'll talk you out of it. I'll remind you the 2 questions that'll help you not make this panic decision. Is it the only way to get where I need to go? The master's or any higher ed. Is it the best way? If the answer is no to both of those questions, relax. You'll figure it out.